I think that's every single person. You know, that's a tough question, a very smart question. To me, I wouldn't tell them. I just think it's a survival of the fittest kind of thing. Like if you think it's a vulnerability that you're not gonna be able to find it, like I just don't, to me that's the risk thing. I just wouldn't do that because if they reacted poorly even after 5 years, thank you very much. Thank you. It's very nice. Thanks, Tyler, it made it. You know, I wouldn't do that because that could get you to 0. And you know, don't forget, they fire you on the spot, then you start taking a job that you don't necessarily want just to pay, and now you're in a 2-year cycle of having a crappy job. Like it could turn into a whirlwind. Now, if your moral compass is going off inside like crazy and you can't sleep at night, then do you. Like I just think everybody's different. To me, doing the right thing is always the right thing. If for you that's the right thing, then that's fine. But make sure that's the right thing for you, not the way your mom sees the world or your friends or anybody else. Like that has to be your decision. And if you're okay with the consequences, I'm okay with the consequences of speaking the way I speak. Meaning I leave lots of money on the table for cursing. I'm okay with that. You have to be okay with the consequences. I hate people that are ideological and then when they have to face the consequences, they regret. You know, like it's the right thing. What's the name?
His name's Eric.
Eric. It's the right thing to do, sounds good on paper. If it's truly the right thing to do for you, then great, then do it. But if it's not, and then you get fired, and then you don't have another job, and you showed a couple people you're a good guy? Like I think a lot of people front. You expect me to say, yeah, say it? It's easy for me to say though, right? Yeah. By the way, I wouldn't do it, India. Yeah. And people don't do it here all the time. Like I know 2 people right now that are actively on the way of going out. And I'm not mad at them. I get it. Like you know, I'm not paying their mortgage. I'm not feeding their family. You know, businesses fire. Like you know, like right? So I don't know. Like I get it, and like but I'm giving the real answer here, and I think that everybody's different. But I definitely would not tell my boss. I would work on it, get the job, and then I would go. And I that's why I'm not a hypocrite. I never get mad when people do that here. I understand. You know? Yeah. I mean, it's scary. You know how many people living in this crazy big city that we can now see, and it's expensive, and they're on their own, and their parents couldn't help them, and you know, like that's scary. And then what I really get sad is people have done that here. People have quit without having a job, not for that reason, but for different reasons, and then they go into a crappy job because they're just scared. Like they've held off for a couple months, but now they get really scared and they take anything, and then they're like 2 years step back, you know.